Can you expect a return on your investment from a home improvement project? Well, I've got a treat for you today. We're going to talk through that and help you understand based on specific projects what will give you a return on your investment and what may not. I've been using this report now for probably 20 years. They've been doing this report, by the way. This used to be the remodeling magazine. It's now done by a company called JLC and the Journal of Light Construction. This is the data I'm going to be going over with you today is free. It's free for you to find. You can go to just jlconline.com or search cost versus value report, and you can see here they've been doing this report since 2002. So what's kind of neat about this, you can go into this report and you can find it based on like regions. Okay, so that's something that you can use as a measuring tool. But I'm only going to go over the national averages because I don't necessarily know where each of you guys are going to be watching this video from. So what's neat about this report, a lot of people think that, well, if I look at this report from a snapshot and I see there's probably 20 categories, 25 categories, and I look at this to say, well, it's nice that the garage door replacement gives and by the way, this return ROI is immediate. So the intention of this is to say, if I was to put in a garage door $4,500 into a garage door replacement, it would give me an $8,700 immediate return. So let's say that you get your house for sale, you do the garage door replacement in this particular case, you can increase the value of that by almost double what you spent on the garage door and get it out of it. Injuries next and so forth. But you notice there's only three. By the time you get past the manufacturer's stone veneer, everything else is under 100%. So I may try to do some sort of little graph up here for you as well. The thing to understand here is this is immediate return based on that amount. So if I'm asking, $550,000 on a house, and well, maybe that's not a great example, but let's just use that for the sake of numbers, okay? And I put $11,353 in there. I'm not going to get $161,353 out of that. If I turn around and sell that immediately, I'm going to get only the $11,054 out of it instead of the $11,353. However, one of the things to consider with this, if you're a real estate agent, if you're a homeowner, when it comes to some of the areas that I specialize in, which is kitchens and bathrooms, let's say a major kitchen remodel, mid-range, okay, it's suggesting only a 49% return immediately. I would agree with that when it comes to a dollar for dollar consideration. However, one of the things to consider is, let's say you've got your house listed for $1 million and you want to sell, and people come into your home and the kitchen is 30 years old. And what they'll do is they'll start offering you, we'll offer you $930,000 because we're going to have to put $75,000 into this to get, or whatever, $925 to get, $1 million home value, with the kitchen included in that. Well, suddenly that $79,000 doesn't look so bad when you say, well, once we're done with that $1 million home, we can ask $1,039,587 if we were to be, exact on these numbers. So just important for you to pay attention to. This is only one basic criteria. You do the project. Can you immediately get that money out of it just because of that project all by itself? No other factors considered. So I would just suggest, as I've presented to real estate brokerages and groups in the past, this is one of the ways I've helped them understand that it's hard to determine ROIs on this stuff or sell value, but it's helpful to know. All right, so let's jump into a few of the areas that I specialize in, and we'll talk about those in particular. So, minor kitchen remodel, mid-range. Now, what might a minor kitchen remodel be? Well, what might a minor kitchen remodel be? Well, what might a minor kitchen remodel be? Well, this might be something like what was really done really popularly in the flip years right before the Great Recession, replacing the appliances and replacing the countertops. I don't necessarily encourage that unless you love your cabinets, love your flooring, love the layout, love the construction, love the quality, love the storage space, etc. But if you do, and you just want to swap out the appliances and the countertops, this is probably not too far off range for doing the mid-range kitchens, a minor remodel. Maybe you'll paint it as well, whatever. But look at that, a 96% return. Why is that? Well, you're selling off of curb appeal, right? It's an immediate reaction when people walk in and they go, oh, I love it. Oh, it looks nice. Let's buy it, right? Okay, let's jump into the next one, bath remodel mid-range. Now, this does not say a minor remodel. This one says just bath remodel. So a bath remodel, $25,000 on a bath remodel, probably not too far out of hand for a mid-range size bathroom. And it's saying it's getting you an immediate 73% return. Again, back to what I said at the beginning, just remember that if they come into a bathroom that's 40 years old and you're asking a certain dollar amount, it almost doesn't matter what you're asking. They'll probably turn around and offer you less than what you're asking, knowing that they want to update the bathrooms. Whereas if you update the bathrooms, though you can't get all that money back out of it on top of your asking price, you can get you're saving the difference between what they would have offered you and what you will get, from them instead. Okay. Major kitchen remodel, 49.5%. Okay. So, $80,000. Major usually means to replace everything, tear everything out. Usually you might be moving your electrical, your plumbing, your ventilation, or your ducting, maybe windows and doors even. And then maybe knocking out walls. A full remodel, which I've done a great deal of those in my career. Bath remodel, universal design, so universal access or handicap accessible. There's a lot of variations in that. It's a little bit more expensive because you've got to put more things in there, right? And you've got less options as far as products to choose from to put into that bathroom to make it universal design. Okay, bath remodel upscale. Okay, so this is a bath remodel in a higher end home. Now, this doesn't say master bath, by the way, and so I'm sure that's being considered as a mix in this. But $80,000. Just a little point of recommendation or consideration here. I have other videos that talk about cost of doing remodels for kitchens and bathrooms. A typical kitchen will run you, if you do a major remodel, doesn't matter the size of the home, it's going to run you approximately 15% of the value of your home. And again, I'll put a link in the description that takes you to the video that talks about the cost of remodeling. And I have actually a cost breakdown and worksheet that you can get and fill out, and it just helps you understand how much to budget for each product and service that goes into doing a kitchen remodel. I've used it on thousands of projects. So on a bathroom, though, you're looking at a master bath about 10% of the value of the home, and a non-master bath, let's call it, about 5% of the value of your home. So some might say, well, our homes are overinflated in pricing. Well, so is the labor and materials to go into your bathroom, and you can save on those costs. And my video goes into great detail about all those factors. But keep that in mind. Major kitchen remodel upscale, $160,000. Okay. So 38%. Look at that one, the lowest of them all. And I think that's mostly because you're getting into the price tiers where probably these types of homes might be your $3 to $10 million homes. There's a lot of play in the numbers on those, perhaps. I'm not a real estate agent, I'm just a kitchen designer, but that might be something to keep in mind. Look at this, a bathroom addition mid-range. So adding a bathroom onto the home, right? 58,000. And then at bathroom addition upscale, okay, 32%. Though these, I don't believe, as I've explained, are an exact comparison between what you would have got for the home versus what you will get for the home. That's the important difference. This is suggesting what you can get on that return on investment immediately after doing the project. So if I spend the amount of money on the left, I can turn around and add that much more money on the middle column there to my asking price and get the return, and get that purchase. So I hope this is helpful. This again is the free version. To be honest with you, I actually don't even know what the paid version does. I probably should have researched that for you. I apologize. But it's kind of neat what they offer here for free. Kind of a good reference point. So whether you're a remodeling contractor, real estate agent, whatever, kitchen designer, or any company that does any of these services, it could be beneficial for you. Please subscribe if you like the content, and sure appreciate you watching.